Hello everyone, welcome back. This is my part one of my final reveal for Michael Coen's Kursk group build. Originally had thought of doing one major diorama with all the pieces, but then I discovered that I really needed a much larger area to do so, like my kitchen table, dining room table. So that was out. So I decided to break it up into two little smaller vignettes here, as Michael surmised in his update the other day. So this is part one of the vignette. This is using the Panther tanks and the Stumovic Russian aircraft. So here's the scenario. Let me show you from the side. Here from the elevated position of the field and of the plane. Now the scenario that I have here, so this is a couple of Panthers going down the road. Soon they came by, attacked, shot hit one of the Panther tanks and causing an explosion, which knocked out the turret, as you see there, laying there on his side there. Zoom a little bit. And then you got little pieces of flaming debris littering the roadway. And you get the main tank with the fire and the smoke coming out. And then you have his other buddy here, so far unscathed, going away. But you have the Stumovic here, going by, making a pass, coming back around and probably make another pass to get him. So for this piece, what I used was just a regular picture frame from the 99-cent store. I mean, literally this was a dollar. What you see as the ground here, this is just tile adhesive mixed in with some black and brown, laid thin on top of the glass or plastic picture frame, let dry. Along the edges here, I have a little bit of grass, just to add some different textures and colors to it. See, the grass is made out of some kitchen sponge, just chopped up, pulled apart, laid down, dyed a little bit, different shades of grass color, and then with some white glue and water just laid down. Then you see here on the ground, you see some tracks and track marks. A lot of this was using either the tracks of the tanks themselves for some of the details you see like that, and in other cases I was just using a plastic fork running across like if there was a lot of traffic on this road. What you see as the flame, this is polyfill material used in packaging and probably stuffing pillows and teddy bears and things like that. Pull it apart, airbrushed it, nice bright orange color. Then once that was dried, I sprayed from directly on top the black color to simulate the black smoke that you usually see from these kind of flaming wreckages. And then I just pulled it and kind of just shaped it into place in the cavity of the tank there. And also here in the back I got some black soot around the engine, presumably from some fire that also was there. And also a little bit of details of some flaming wreckage that came down. And the flaming wreckage is just little pieces of sprue, chopped up, cut up into pieces, and then some more of the polyfill as the flame. Alright. The first tank here, this is the original tank that you saw me build. This is the Zvezda 172nd snap kit, which I can't really like, which is why I went ahead and purchased another one to use it as the exploded tank without having to damage my original build. Alright, and of course you have the Stumovic here, flying by. This is being held in, actually, what you see as a stand for the Stumovic is actually an old paintbrush. What I did in this case, I took the paintbrush, I ripped up the bristles out of it. I took the metal part that holds the bristles to the actual paint stick, and I flattened it, and I used it to put it underneath the cooling, I think that's a cooling system underneath the plane. So that's how it's being held in. I didn't drill any holes into the plane itself, so it's just being held there in place. The good thing about that, it's easily for me to go ahead and take this off of here if I ever wanted to and put it in some other scenario. Same thing with the tank. Since I did not destroy this tank, I can easily repurpose this tank for another purpose. And this tank, even though it looks destroyed, it really is not. I can easily clean this up and repurpose it again at a later point if I wanted to. Alright, so that is update number 1, and I'll have the second update for my second little diorama of the other, the T-34 and the Stuka later on. Maybe this weekend, if not sometime next week, just in time for the final finale of the whole build. Alright, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and look forward to seeing everyone's final builds. Thank you.